I just found the most pink tablecloth I have ever seen in my life. And I couldn't resist getting it. I mean, welcome to bubblegum pink tablecloth. I should not in any way have been let loose in my local second-hand store. Oh, maybe I just broke something. Oops. Let's dig in, shall we? Oh my god, this is disgusting. I have bought so much. This is absolutely disgusting. Oh my god, so disgusting. Ugh. Let's save this one for last. Yesterday, or was it Sunday? No, probably Saturday, I noticed there was put up a sign in the window of my local second-hand store, and all I could read was, "We're having a sale." So I was like, ooh, I need to check that out. So today is Tuesday, and then I decided I'm going to go there. Of course, they were having a sale, but it was lamps and glass, drinking glasses, and nothing else. Now, do I buy lamps in the second-hand store? No, I don't. Do I need a drinking glass? No, I don't. So that was a bit of a bummer, but, well, if you know me, maybe you don't know this about me yet, but my local second-hand store is like a magnet. I mean, just within like, well, 5 meters apart from it, it just starts to drag me in there. I don't know what it is. It's just pulling me in there and I can't resist it. That's, oh, well, I'm not flawless. So of course I had to go in, and I always wear a mask. I'm mask up still, and I, clean my hands. So while I was standing there inside the shop, mask on, cleaning my hands in sanitizer, I started to look around, and the first thing that they have is shelves upon shelves upon shelves with porcelain. And they had started to put out Christmas in October. The 12th of October, there is Christmas on the shelves in my local second-hand store. I mean, we're not even done with October. It has not even been American Halloween. Come on. Anyway, as a sucker I am for Christmas and a bit of Disney, yes, I couldn't resist it. because I found this. Oh, and it's got a little pot. You can put a nice plant in it, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to make myself a little pincushion that I can use when it's Christmas. Oh, but let's put him aside because, I mean, it is only in the middle of October, more or less. So off you go. Then there was actually another thing that I fell upon, and I have been spotting a few of these on a marketplace on Facebook, and I think they are so funny. And all of a sudden I found this one in my local second-hand store, so of course I had to get the donkey with the wagon. And what am I going to do with this lovely donkey? Yes, you guessed it, pincushion, because look at that container. I mean, it's not all going to be filled up with stuffing. I could put some cabbage in there. I have tons of cabbage, but isn't it just lovely? I think so, and it's perfect. Nothing has been knocked off. It just needs to get a nice, good clean. So that's that. And again, I start seeing this everywhere. The basket bird, the duckling basket I found this time. I actually think this one is really, really nice. And it could be nice to sort of keep various things in. I'm going to take out the plastic here. There's been a plant in it. I'm going to take out the plastic and put some fabric in there instead and use it for some kind of storage. It is really nice. This is actually quite beautiful, I think. Nice handwork. And then we get to the sort of quilting department here, because I stumbled upon this little one. It's got a bit of, no, it's actually thread. That can be fixed. Oh, just snip it off, like I do that. I found this basket here. It's got a lovely lid. So I was like, oh, I wonder what's inside of this. Look, small compartments. Isn't it just lovely? I just think it's absolutely beautiful to having done a basket like this, and it's actually beautiful colours. I mean, look at the inside of the lid. What beautiful colours. Oh my. This could be so cool for storage. I mean, yes, this is a nice find, in my opinion. I like this. And I mean, why buy plastic boxes when you can go to the second-hand store and find all kinds of absolutely beautiful boxes? I mean, there's a lot more charm to this than a plastic box. But I do have plastic boxes. I'm not a saint. It's a fairly nice deep container. Right, so let's take a look at this, shall we? Ooh. Let me just find the saucer. Yes, it's a teacup. It's got the most wonderful, off you go, little saucer. Look at this lovely, lovely little teacup. Is this the most sweet little teacup in the world, or what? Is this just nice? And I mean, wow. And it's green. Ooh. Now I'm going to show you another teacup I found, and it is beautiful. There's not a lot of details on it, but the details that there are on this teacup, my heart would not stand still. I'm going to show you this. On this side, you see a boy sitting with his back towards you. When we turn it around, you get to see what the boy is actually being a part of. He's with his mother and sister and doggy, I suppose. Now, is this just an amazing car? I'm going to show you the details of the clothes that they are wearing. Gosh, I'm shaking. This teacup with saucer is just wow. I mean, I had to have it. Oh, I better put this down before something goes wrong. Another little sweet basket. With a nice little container. Isn't it lovely? I'm a sucker for these. And this is actually something I thought was really cool. At first I wasn't sure, what is this? But you are going to see. Woo! This was the first bag. I found this. It needs cleaning. I found this little lovely thing here. It cannot hang on the wall, but I'm going to make it hang on the wall. I actually think it's a box that's supposed to be on your table. And then you open up the lid and you've got all sorts of lovely things that you can display in this. But you know what? I am going to put this up on the wall. Isn't it lovely? I think it is. I'm not going to have the box like this, even though it is a fine box. But oh, look at the decorations. I'm going to give you a close-up of the details here on the lid, because that is beautiful. So beautiful, you won't believe it. Now, the more fun part. Whoa. I found some velour, is that what it's called? In an absolutely wonderful, wonderful dark forest green color. Oh my god, and there is just so much of this. I have really unraveled this quite a lot, but look at the color. People use this as tablecloth at parties and stuff, and then they don't need it anymore. But I want to do something with this. I want to sew something of this, and I love green. I do. I love green. Green. I love this. This is marvelous. They just had so many beautiful, absolutely wonderful tablecloth down there today. There you go. I found a blouse, a sweet little short sleeved shirt, blouse. And of course it's green. And it might be a bit too small for me, but look at it. It's lovely. I am going to start wearing this because it's green. I love it. And as always, I check the fiber content because I do not buy polyester. I cannot have polyester. This is cotton. Yay. It's so beautiful and lightweight, and just, it's green and brown. I actually found a skirt down there that was in this absolutely beautiful brown color, but it was polyester, viscose, and just 27% wool. And I was just like, okay, I don't use polyester. A good friend of mine is allergic to viscoses, and then there's only 27% wool in this, and the lining is acetate. And I'm like, no, but oh, that brown fabric, that outer fabric, that was, yes, I almost did Rachel Maxey, but oh my. I mean, that was just the most wonderful brown striped fabric ever. But oh, I hated it that there was polyester and viscoses in it. And I think about it because I have a friend who is allergic to viscoses. I think about it because I'm not going to be in her presence exposing her to viscoses because she's allergic to it. So that's a bummer. Anyway, that was just, you know, a detour. I found this absolutely beautiful little scarf. And why is it only this size? Why? Because this is my 18th century working class maid woman. This is her fish shoe. I mean, but why is it so small? I mean, yes, it could probably be a very small fish shoe, but oh, why is it so small? It's perfect. It's lovely. Finally, I found one in a secondhand store that I like. I mean, it's beautiful. It might not be 18th century, like, correct, but I love it. This is what I wanted, and I'm doing this, so I get to decide. And historical accuracy, to hell with it. Thank you. Oh yes. Anyway, I found another bag, and it's got a frame, a metal frame here. Here's the thing. I open up, there's another metal frame in the bag. That's 2 frames. Yes, because this bag is not in its best condition. Oh, now we get to the fun part. Let's check out what's in this bag. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, yesterday, was that yesterday? Yes, it was. Yesterday, in the game in October going on Instagram, Full Costume, which is hosted by Red Thread, the theme of the day was pink. Now I just found the most pink tablecloth I have ever seen in my life, and I couldn't resist getting it. I mean, welcome to bubblegum pink tablecloth. Overload AF. I mean, look at this pink color. Ooh! And I don't wear pink, but I couldn't resist it. I mean, pink. I might even actually start to absolutely love pink, because this is like bubble gum mixed with candy floss pink. And this is just a quarter of it. I mean, this is a quarter. It's folded twice. Look at the amount of fabric in this tablecloth. It's round. Round tablecloth. Yes, but isn't it just the most wonderful bubblegum pink color ever? Oh, I love it. Oh boy. I think this game, do we call it a game on Instagram? This could end up being quite dangerous, actually. Okay, now we have pink And let me just, I know this is autumn, but sunflowers, they are just my happy flower. I mean, sunflowers, they are so beautiful. I mean, oh, sunflowers. I just found a tablecloth in yellow, and this is happy sunflower to me. 100%. I mean, is this yellow or what? It's really, really yellow. Absolutely yellow. Holy moly. There is a lot of yellow with French. How many times is this folded? Oh, okay. It is still folded. It's folded in half and folded again. It's quite a lot of fabric, right? Mwah! This is a lovely yellow color. It's an explosion of yellow. We get to something else here. This is a bit different. I actually think this was curtains one time, but this is just the finest linen I have ever touched in my entire life. Look at this crochet border here, and a little bit of Hadana needlework here. This is just absolutely amazing to touch. I was doubting if it actually was linen, but can you see how sheer this linen is? I mean, hello, can you see this? It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, wow. And it is just like, I love it. I could not let this be. It was, okay, it cost a bit more than what I would actually pay for something that was not that big an amount of fabric, but this was just so lovely to touch that I have to have this because this is beautiful. And I like the crochet border. Bit heavy because of this border, but whatever. Another tablecloth, and I actually thought it was a duvet, but it's tablecloth, all right. And I don't normally buy blue. Blue is not normally my color, but how can you resist a plaid fabric like this, where the squares are this big? I mean, wow. I actually think this material is cotton because it got that feeling to it, and the thickness to it, and the weave looked like it's cotton, I guess. But this is just beautiful. I love the size of the squares in this plaid, and I don't think it's that bad, a blue color. I mean, can you believe it? I have so much fabric here, and I didn't go to the fabric store. Now I'm just going to put these two down here because you are going to see, sorry, I'm so noisy with this bag. Let me get it away. Okay. I was born in the beginning of the 80s, the 1980s, that is. And now I have this absolutely crazy bubblegum pink. I have this absolutely crazy happy sunflower yellow splash fabric here. Are you ready for an absolute crazy neon green explosion on a pair of curtains because they are totally 80s neon green color. This is the most crazy green color ever. I mean, this curtains, someone has had this up in their house. Imagine the light reflect on these. I wonder how green I'm getting. Now, I don't know about you, but I have a crazy association here, or like, this just reminds me of my absolute favorite ice cream from when I was a kid. Sap Sap ice cream. It was multicolored neon, mix and match, and it was just the best. And I think at some point in the beginning of the 2000s, it did have like a comeback. I don't know if you can still get it or if it is actually having a comeback again, but these are the colors of my absolute favorite ice cream from my childhood. Now, what's the chance, like, of going to the local secondhand store and getting these three colors that is just my favorite ice cream? What's the chance of that? Oh my god, is this crazy? It hit me as they were putting these, the personnel was counting together how much I had bought for in total, how much I was to pay. And then it just hit me, these three colors is totally my favorite ice cream from when I was a kid. What are the odds? Oh my god. I mean, if I even mix this and make a costume out of it at some point, this is going to be the most crazy costume ever. I need a big stick for that ice cream. Oh god. Yeah. I really should not be let loose in my local secondhand store. But gosh, I think I got some absolutely fantastic things. I mean, just looking up the fabric I got, that's totally amazing. I mean, totally 80s synthesizer. Oh yeah, well, I need to find out where to store this. That's going to be a problem. I might have an empty box, cardboard box somewhere. Whew, this is hard. And you are still recording. Thank you. I'm going to give you a show. I'm going to give you a show up. Sorry, I just need to get over myself. You are so stupid. They're going to think you are weird. I am not weird. But I know I am a bit odd. I never said I was normal. do, 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 do. Yes, so let's look into this one. There's a bit more than the other one, but let's look into this one. Ooh, we got this nice basket. Again, go to the second-hand store or whatever, flea markets, garage sales, search on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, people sell containers like these all the time and they last. I mean, and plastic, you don't have to use plastic. Could we stop using plastic? Note to self. Come here. Did you, by the way, stop recording? Gretchen stole the Christmas.